here. Let this connect real quick. Okay. How are we looking up here? Let this connect real quick. Okay. How are we looking up here? Still can't get over the fact that Ben set his profile pic to fucking Sayori hanging herself. What the hell's wrong with him? Okay. Hello guys, Lighting299 here. Today's video, if it wasn't obvious, back with another DDLC stream. This is going to be part 3 from memory. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's part 3. And anyway, on today's stream, our goal is to continue playing. I don't know. So let's do that. Hang on, I'm just trying to sort everything out, because my bottom screen normally clicks things into place, but for some reason it's not, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass. Which means I'm gonna have to restart my computer, but I already started streaming. I should have done that before. Oh well. In between recordings I accidentally did something which got me a trophy. Which was, there's a trophy called Error, which was this. Basically, you just need to change your desktop wallpaper in-game, which I did by complete accident. It was this, then I accidentally set it as wallpaper. So, that's something. Not that anyone would care. There's some yelling going on outside. On the last part, what happened? On the last part, we finished Act 1 with a gruesome ending. We don't need to call attention to that. Yeah. And then, load the game back up, and we found this. Ow, there's a tag on the back of my jacket. To which, the game's not actually over yet. It just started. But one thing I wanted to do was I wanted to see... Yeah, let's try this. File error characters. The save file is corrupt, starting a new game. What? Music's all glitchy, and that's going glitchy as well. This is starting off great. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Irigoli Kai Oi. A neighbor, and we were good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making until today. It just kind of worked because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she was going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Word catch up to me. Holy shit! Achievement unlocked, start a new game. Hi. Yeah, this is when the psychological horror aspect of this game starts. This is going to be fun. Hi Mitchell. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends group walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content with just trying to get by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Fake me! There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. My name? Oh, Hi. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you here. It's been a while, right? You just sort of glitched in here. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, yada yada yada, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ahahaha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. This is just stuff we've all heard before. Like, feels like nothing but arguing about the budget of... Dying. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take on something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. The music stopped. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. I don't like the glitches. I don't like the glitches. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Yeah, I would imagine. Hang on, my autosave is still there. Yeah, that's good. I want to see if I can load that and see what happens. Loading will lose unsaved progress. Are you sure you want to do this? Well, yeah, I already... Ah, okay, so it just starts me off here. So, my save file was completely corrupted. That is... great. Wait. No. Ow. No. Nice achievement. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Oh, I can see that. It's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can soon be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. A lot of poetry, eh? I mean, one of my members even keeps a manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? By any chances, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? No. I won't ask you to join, but if you could be at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. I don't like that the music has stopped. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could go check it out. Ah, awesome. Not awesome. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll go look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to an irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica is full of energy and swings open the classroom door. That should have been Sayori. Okay, the music's back. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. What was that? Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean. But anyway, welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my god. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Well, no, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I didn't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Ah, so you're the vice president now. Seems legit. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears to be comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Where is the tag? I had a tag on my back. Here it is. This is... I had a tag on the back of my jacket and it's been annoying me, like... Oh no, it's not the back of my jacket, it's the back of my shirt. That makes it even better. Okay, that should have dealt with that. Yeah! Okay. I can just go back in there. Alright, sweet. Now that that's done. Yuri... Oh, I already read that. It's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Xander in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. I wouldn't say decided to, but... Isn't it great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Xander? The girls have a few desks arranged in a table. To form a table. There are many tables, why? You wouldn't really need to arrange many things. Yuri walks around the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan to come here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Ugh. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each other before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. This is literally the same. Thankfully, apart from that few little weird glitches here and there. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I wouldn't say that. I personally don't like tea very much. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Dog. You good? Why were you... You're not trying to growl at me, are you? That's good. Okay. Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Big essay. I'll leave the door open a bit so you can come back if you want. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Why am I so tired? I'm very tired for some reason. I don't know why. But she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Not really. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign word is especially impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me a while to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Agreed. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm playing this game and I don't like it, but I'm still doing it, so... not a very confident writer yet, huh? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example to help Natsuki. Natsuki feel more confident enough to share hers. ... Sync. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Well, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monaco. Let's go home and write poems of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with one another. That way everyone is even. Dot dot dot. I mean, I thought that was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for us all to participate in together. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture this club as well as its members. Sure. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we've reached this moment, the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls step back with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Xander. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying real hard to find a new member. And if we don't have one more before the festival, ... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you mean that? Yeah, unfortunately. It could be fun, right? Maybe. You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, it's really just left after this. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Fair enough. Xander, I'm so happy. Stop being happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You really are amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Ugh. With that, I departed the club room and made my way back home. The whole way, my mind's been wandering back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be able to be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party interfered with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself. Is this about Sayori? Is it? Okay, that wasn't weird at all. And the mini Sayori is gone. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Calm. Disarray. Sadness. Why are you jumping for sadness? Friends. Music. Joy. Proof. Hope. Playground. Kitty. Fluffy. Fireflies. Clouds. Vicious. Headphones. Spinning. Uncanny. Atone. Misery. Explode. Yay. That was easy enough. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Oh, I'm back at the club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What was going on with her face? Okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, Xander. I hope it's not too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into the literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Hi Natsuki, why'd you just fly up? Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why are you in front of the text box? I can't read! Can you, like, move behind the text box so I can read that, please? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds it... Is the background slanted? Or am I just going crazy? Is the background slanted or am I just going crazy? Monica, it's literature. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry. Well, we'll make sure... Yeah, the background is slanted. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well... I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I wanted to try to be part of this club, so even if I don't read... Okay, this is just getting more and more slanted, I swear. I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? It just feels like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started with something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. The background's really psyching me out. Is it slanting more, or am I just going crazy? Discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. It is slanting more, I swear. I'm not going crazy. You know, I swear it's slanting more and more. I look forward to seeing what you think. Okay, it's back to normal now. That was unsettling. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some sort of scheduled activities, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roaming around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Whoa. Okay. Fucking Monica. That is way off of the textbooks. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and across the shelf. That doesn't seem very organized back there. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things that you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amongst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Agreed. I know how that feels. I get a closer look at the box set she was admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means they're either out of my demographic or simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Ha. She points to the classroom door. You're not getting rid of me. There's nothing you can do. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say that. It was your tone and your voice. But I'll tell you one thing. Consider this a... I didn't even get to read that. Wait, this entire conversation doesn't exist! This entire conversation doesn't even exist! What the hell? Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. Okay, so that line exists. But why does bloody... From when we... After sometimes to... Okay! I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hand. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna check this every now and then, because, like, weird shit's happening. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and bloody scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space. Well, she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like there's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical silent slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough for me to pick up for the lack of plot. Ha. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Dot 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 question mark? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with... I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? It makes me want to punch them in the face. Fair enough. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Thank you, fake me, for making fun of literally everything. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Again! An entire chunk of the conversation's gone! At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Line. ... So? Question mark. Haha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. ... Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Hey, she's asleep! It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! I can skip. Hey, Sai, thanks for scaring the shit out of me by opening the door. Oh! The corrupted messages are still here! Okay. Oh, jeez. Also, that was kind of an abrupt cut. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. I don't like that there's no music. Don't like that. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry. She's fine. Are you sure? It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Who should I share my poem to first? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably fairer if I shared mine with her first. You gonna go glitchy mode again? ... question mark. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, ... Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poem. Remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I have in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said, actually, I had nothing in mind. I was just randomly clicking words. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. If you were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. ... So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a lose that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? I can't speak. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Sai, can you stop catching your collar, please? Thank you. Would make me. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. This is the same poem. This is legit just the same poem. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well... because... everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of writing poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about it simply writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri is next. Hello. ... Yuri stares at my poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. Again. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading though. I guess it might be after reading though. Oh, is it that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice. It's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What are you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually... that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on it. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. In the end, the result is both the style and the expressive weakness weakened. And the expressiveness is weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. And learning by example and trying new things. Ugh, I can't speak. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Sorry, had to cough. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it was a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of fun. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Is this one different? I can't tell if this one's different from the last one. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ambient glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last meaning streetlight, to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sicking blue-green blue of the future. I bathe, claims, breathe air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That's simple. That's rather simple compared to what she normally does. ... I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also liked the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short, question mark. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, all I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? You must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But I remember that poets often express their own feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story to paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining places of comfort, usually unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it wouldn't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. There's only one person to share with. Alright, what fourth wall break do you have for us today, Monica? Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. It's much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha. Don't worry. We're all embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of a barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So... Dogs are barking. So, now you're barking? Really, Sai? So take that as a compliment. Ha ha ha. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always try to keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ha 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 ha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, I'm just trying to look at the brighter side. Anyways, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Okay, let's see what fourth wall break you have for us today. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Oh, this is a continuation from her last one. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crackle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Huh, interesting. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you'd want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for your feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yes, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is a bit better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Fourth wall break time. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on... Oh, never mind, this is the good one. The next one's the fourth wall break with this whole save me, load me thing. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. The music's fucked. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's just a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Give me a sec, I'm just gonna turn my big light off to see how my face cam looks without it. Thanks, but that really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Okay, no, this really doesn't work. Sorry, my stream delay's a little off, so I needed to wait a bit. Okay, well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Angry little child. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Xander did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Xander liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize— oh no, music stopped again. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? Okay, that's back. That's not what you're just— Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Xander appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he appreciated my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately going out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who not reading that again. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little— this doesn't involve you. Taking out our own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be— look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle. Is it too much for someone of your oh no. There's audio scuffing up now, I don't know if you can hear that. For someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others like your signaling attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Ah! The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Xander hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Xander, she is trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. ... Do I have to pick? Natsuki. I can't pick! Hi. Please stop getting closer. Even Sai's scared. Sai just ran away. Hi, Monica, is there a reason you're here? ... Hi. Why don't we step— the text box is bending, so that way— but I need a pick. Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ha 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 ha. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to— I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have time— wait, hang on. How did I get dragged into the— hang on, I need to read the the corrupted text because, like, it just... How did I get dragged into this interposer? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think of me more highly, so of course I'm going to be... Dot 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 dot. Hey Xander, why don't we... Yeah, see, even in here the text box bends. Like, instead of going across. But I never have it in me to put the foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms in her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what... I have a cat now entered my room. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did... Hi. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Dot dot dot. Anyways, the meeting is over. So you can go home now if you want. Dot dot dot. Yuri looks at me like she wanted to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Dot 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 dot. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's just, I don't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Xander. It would be just a bit... It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Abbo, if you're gonna be in here, please don't cause a mess. I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh! Huh? But I really appreciate your understand. Not even the history. Okay. Probably get through this poem section and then friends, sparkle, kiss, childhood. I'm just picking all the cutesy stuff for some reason because I prefer Natsuki over Yuri, so cute, funny, skipping, joy. Oh, she got it. What? Okay, sure. Silly, sunset, festa, fun, smile, precious, beauty, charm, pink. She failed to jump there. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh, the usual scene, huh? How about someone who was cut in half? What is this? Hi, half person. Not even half, that's what, maybe a third? I can't even see her expression. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's just Yuri's. What expression? She doesn't even have a face! But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air. Oh, okay, there we go. Yuri glances over her shoulder and looks at the room. Natsuki's reading manga at the desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me. I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, Natsuki is as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you would consider it to apologize. And don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I can tell something was off yesterday. maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, I didn't mean to make. I didn't. I didn't. I. I didn't make. It didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there was no way you could be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Uh-huh. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter when you're around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? ... Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know I'm stupid, but I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. ... What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. What did you say to her? Sorry, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? ... But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was already afraid of you secretly hated me or something like that. Hehehe. No, it's not that at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. ... Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Ugh. Nice to know. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was in study hall, and to be honest, I kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monaco. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, ... That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Thank you, Yuri. You should play something for us sometimes. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit closer, once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly and butt kicks everyone off screen. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyways, but I'm guessing that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So did I miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Hi. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me a book, so... Well, I guess I need to make sure that Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. Oh no. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. And the screen just cuts to black. What? Hey, I got new pictures. What is this? Select the word kawaii during the poem minigame. Okay. And I still got a continuation of Monica's first poem appearing only in Act 2. Okay. There's a lot of stuff I need to unlock. Oh, and the secret poem. Yeah, that's right. I got this. Wait, what did it say? One of 11 special poems. DDLC selects 3 random special poems to appear when it is started for the first time. Oh, great. What is this? Accusation in Act 1. Attempt to load a save file after Sayori's death. Oh, great. Oh, I can click on them to enlarge. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Anything new in the That's new. That's new. Okay, what's this? I can't do nothing. I can't do anything, nothing. Oh, I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is it so hard? And can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is writing twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, illicit self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, sleeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them... Hang on. Where was I at? Starving them all the motivation in his stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food or a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Oh, great. Anything new? This is the same, I'm pretty sure. Reset. That is locked. Attributions. I don't remember this, but okay. No, insecurity. This is a search, this not a search. Okay. 2, 1. Project plan is locked. What about game? Saves, poem, words.txt. Okay, so this is winning words and stuff like that. Unable to open audio. Unable to open fonts. What about saves? Unable to open saves. Oh, great. What about characters? What do we got in characters? Everyone's still the same. Unable to open that. Okay. How long have I been streaming for? About 1:13. What time is it? It's currently 12:14. I've got about 2 more hours, but I don't want to be streaming for the entire 2 hours. I'll go until the next until we get the next secret poem. Why are you here? We're not even in the game yet. Stop overlaying on everything! This game is not suitable for children who are those who are easily disturbed. We know. Oh, we're back to overlaying on top of everything. Okay. I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Illuminati? Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there, this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixating them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it. Yeah, can we go back to the game, please, rather than you just overlaying on top of everything? Because I do not like this one bit. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, scary. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Can we go back to the game, please, rather than you sitting here overlaying on top of everything? Please. She's so shy and reluctant on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. It's that kind of challenge you look for, like a new strange perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not like because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. I agree with that statement. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? I just realized... suddenly... Can you seriously stop overlaying on top of everything? Can we seriously go back to the game, please? Back to the club room. Stop overlaying on top of stuff. Please. Hi, Garrett. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. What you need to apologize for is keeping us here. Go back to the club room. Stop overlaying on top of everything. This is actually starting to get annoying. I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Oh, okay, nothing. Sweet. What did my stream say? I can't even read that. I decided to join, so what's up? In case you can't see, the game is glitching. Also, people are going crazy. Wait. There's 6 different pages for save slots? Huh. That's an... Stop overlaying! Can we please go back to the club? I don't want to see you overlaying on top of everything. Please, thank you. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Return. Can we just go back to the club, please? I don't want you overlaying on top of everything. Yes, leave. Not the side stories. Come on. Back to the club. Wait, this game is mostly. Well, that's new. Since when does it say this game is just mostly? And we're overlaying again. No. Back to the club. Stop overlaying. I have granted kids to this hell. What? What? This message just keeps... Why is it glitchy? Garrett, this is what the second act does. It glitches like crazy. And no, this is on purpose. Century Forge. This game is not suitable for children. Okay, so we're back to a normal message. That's good. Does that mean maybe we can actually go back to the club rather than you overlaying? Maybe. Also, this isn't a glitch. This is supposed to happen because Sayori is dead. Load game. Am I just permanently stuck trying to unload an overlay? This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. I'm sorry, but the line where it said, "I've granted kids to this hell" is probably one of the best ones. Alright, whatever, let's just get through this. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? What just happened? I mean, you don't have to, but what I'm saying is, can we go back to the club, please? Because I am actually starting to get worried about this overlaying. Let me just get the book. I quickly received the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. Just sit there, right here. I slip in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. It's reading company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I'm distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start reading the prologue. As soon as I understand what Yuri means by the reading in company, it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly bad or anything, but maybe a little distracting. But the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. She looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I didn't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Oh, also, nice, you're no longer glitchy. Can we go back to the club, please? Like, this is starting to get annoying. The overlay's really starting to get annoying. This game is not suitable for children who are easily dismembered. What? What? This game is not suitable for children who are easily dismembered. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Please? Please? Can we just go back to the club? This overlaying is weird. Whatever. Let's just get through this. I'm sick of having to restart all the time. Once we each learn a little bit... once we each lean a little bit over each other's shoulders, it's almost... Our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. Let's just save here, so that way we don't go back to overlaying bullshit. Because the overlay was very annoying. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if to feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face once again, and our eyes meet. Stop staring at me, you creep. I don't know how I'll be able to keep keep up with her. That's okay. You're used to reading, right? I don't mind being more patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I'm assuming that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it at my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. That is so weird. My thumb gently lets go, my thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, catching it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, are you gonna go ahead and have a spaz attack? This might be silly thought, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? Creep face. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guessed things she does and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I didn't know why that came into my head. The main character in this cuts herself, doesn't she? Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. You can breathe. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest and starts to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. You are really freaking out about something. Hey, we're back in the club room! No more overlays! Ugh, thank you! Yuri stands up. What on earth was that about? Hi, Monica. Did something just now happen? Yes! We were overlaying over the thing, and I was very weirded out by it. Eh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. So, in 2 days, both Natsuki and Yuri have both had freak-out moments. Yuri's was a lot worse, because she's overlaying. That was annoying. Why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Wait, where'd she go? Didn't... Oh, Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. I didn't say that. Okay, I must have accidentally skipped it. Monica sus. Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we would start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then I slip back into my bag. Who should I share my poem to? Monica, 'cause bottom to top. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy to see that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Hahaha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. ... Alright. Great job. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts to put some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess I worked out anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing that full of imaginary and symbolism. I'm pretty sure most of my poem was actually towards Natsuki, but whatever. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think that she's used to indulging like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? No, not really. We all just started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Roll up your sleeves, please. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Roll up your sleeves. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. What? Okay, this is definitely a different poem. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful clothes. I think you're missing a few O's there. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Of meaningless. And pithany. Huh? Cacophony of meaningless noise. That's noise, it won't stop. Violent. I can't read this! Screeching, piercing, sign, contanglet. Like playing a chalkboard on... Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. What? Why would you... Okay, endless poem of meaningless? Delete her. What? Okay. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to abstract is one way to describe it. Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Is it going to be about saving and reloading the game? Because I tried that and it didn't work. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for What? What is this? Thanks for listening. Oh well, Yuri's up next. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. ... Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. ... Question mark? I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but it really doesn't matter. It feels like anything written, but it feels like anything written, but... Yeah, Gary, you agree! It gets weird. It feels like anything written, but you as a treasure. Ahahaha. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's my poem I wrote. If you don't like it or anything. What is this? There's just a stain on the page. There are multiple stains on the pages. Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on an axle. Grinding beneath... This isn't your bread one where you talked about cutting yourself. Flailing sky. 7 hold stakes. A docked ship. A portal into another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A ton... Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping... This isn't even a poem. This is just a giant ass paragraph. With human eyes, we connecting. All living human gets a kaleidoscope of... Holy sakes. Also, the music stopped. I don't like this. A sky of exploding stands, God disappearing in space, 6 dimensions. No, I can't read this. That wasn't even a poem. That was just a paragraph. Like, why did we need a paragraph of random noise? Would probably be the best way to put it. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been, like, hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen full of your backup for pen... This is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way in that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Ah ha ha ha. You have gone weird. I'm okay. What did I just... dot dot dot. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Sure! Natsuki, you're up. Well, this is not terrible, but it's not pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I probably would have been completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I've noticed that you're spending a lot of time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you're spending time with. After all, I was taught to never expect anything from anybody. So if it's not like I was waiting for you or anything, still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. This isn't even a poem! It is a string of words! This is a string of words. What am I supposed to read here? T3BLBIBZ B3VYIFROAXJKIEV5Z Q=Z SSBJY. I'm not even gonna bother. What is this? This isn't even a poem. I don't like corrupted language. Yay. Why didn't you come read with me today? I don't know. I did I did base my poem mainly around you, but whatever. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Agreed! But I don't have a choice. The game kind of forced me to spend time with Yuri. These poems are getting weirder and weirder. Yeah? Oh no, Garrett, just wait. It gets worse. Are you listening to me? Yeah. Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Xander, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. I don't like this. Your eyes are bleeding. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh shit! I was not expecting that. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Okay. Yeah, my reaction exactly. NOTHINGIS. Nothing is real? Is that what this is trying to say? Nothing is real. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is with the red? What is with the red? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So, also, music scuffed. I don't like this. So if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. I don't like that sound. Hi, nice to know you're alive. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. I don't like... Can we just... I don't like this sounding. I don't like these sound effects. No. Bad. Bad. I got a new picture. Would this be... Whatever the hell this was. An unusual poem by Yuri. Yeah, well, I didn't fully read it, so I wouldn't know if it's on... Wait, Natsuki's poem's not even here. Well, here's the secret poem. Well, that's 2 of 3. Looks like I need one more secret one. Anything else? I still got purple dots. I'm still. What is this? In Act 2, experience Natsuki's play with me scene. Is that what that was? Okay. Totally not scared or anything. Totally didn't shit myself. This game easily disturbed? Question mark. I'm a go. Okay, Garrett, on your way out, please leave a like if you want to see more stuff like this from my channel. It gets more disturbing from here. It gets worse and worse if you couldn't tell. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Goodbye. Please like on your way out. Self-promotion. Yeah, peace. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Concern of mine as well. Okay. That's a concern of mine as well. It doesn't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Xander joined, and we've started some club activities. But this time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find some feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club is a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. No! I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Xander? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Xander to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined this club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Xander joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Xander isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. I kind of agree with Natsuki there. ... Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's voice. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Xander want to get more members too, right? ... I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki is right, isn't she? This club, this is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we aren't against getting new members or anything. Xander, why did you even join this club? What were you really hoping to get out of it? See, you kind of dragged me here after Sayori dragged me here, and then she kind of killed herself, and then you dragged me here, and then this is just a club of hell. If you're asking why I played this game, it's because I was bored one day, and DDLC songs and stuff just kept popping up on my YouTube page as I had it playing on auto. And I fell asleep on the ground and kind of went a little bit insane from that. So that's why I play DDLC. As for why I'm playing this, it's because mental trauma is fun, and I wanted to make fun of myself on YouTube. But in-universe reason for joining is because Sayori decided to bring me here, and then she killed herself, and then when I restarted, you brought me here. Let's see what he says, though. Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a chance not to join. Yeah, that is true. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? What if starting a club was a mistake? ... Yes, it was a mistake. This especially. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with a club being that for me? There ain't many other places like that for me, and now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it in. If I wanted that, then I could just have joined the club and any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts oh, she's starting to cry. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki! Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. ... This is bad. I don't know what to do. Every day just ends with chaos. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Okay. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I do. I prefer her over you 10,000 times more, even when you're not crazy like this. I mean, I like how nice the quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. That's getting a little dark. Oh, I suppose after everything this game has gone through, it isn't. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Your eye just kinda popped and started bleeding. I don't know if you noticed that. Should I do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club? But what about you? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided to give an indirect answer that is better. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing stepping outside of the comfort zone once in a while, so if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Yeah? I know things here are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make it the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Xander before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. ... Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. I had to look behind me for a second because I thought someone was standing behind me. No, it was just a fucking cat. I hate this game. This puts me on edge way too much, and I'm scared 24/7. Slightest thing tips me off. For instance, my dog scratching her collar, or a cat jumping on top of my cabinet and onto my top bunk. Yeah. It doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Xander, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. It feels... Everything's getting darker. Feels like I'm kind of responsible for that as a president. And I really do care for you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean. But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to speak to it time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things that I've been hoping to talk to you with. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet, no! Stop it! Okay then. After this, I will probably end the stream after this poem. Playground. Dazzle. Intellectual. Email. Time. Ribbon. Entropathy. Vanilla. Hopeless. Dance. Socks. Flower. Cheer. Unending. What was that? Okay. Color. Doki Doki. Someone is jumping down there. Loud. Monica? Sweet. Comfort. Hi. I'ma end the stream here before shit gets more weird. That face tells me something bad's about to happen. What time is it actually? I can go for about 10 more minutes. Hi Xander, I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica? I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incest yelling? What are you talking about? You say that a lot. I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know that I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they are cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Okay. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! You must have a lot of determination. Starting a club and still trying to make time for the piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Xander, what do you want today? I think we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Xander is already engaged in a novel that we are reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? That face is very creepy. I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! That face. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing you can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind of filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then I'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take too long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. ... 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here. I should go look for her. Let's see. Audio changed. Not a good sign. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking in the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri! Audio is more damp again. What just happened? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that one bit. Okay. This game is very weird. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Xander, do you like oolong tea? I don't like tea. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets up the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. Yuri, you really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I couldn't do any less while I'm making tea with others, even if I'm not an expert in tea making or anything. Huh. In that case, you'll only ever be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show a bit, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Yeah, I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against a wall rather than bending over at a desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! Very worried face. I have terrible reading posture. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I have a friend who also has back pains, and they are very vocal with the reason why it is. It's almost scary how vocal they are. Yes, you know who you are. I'm not going to mention you by name or alias because I can't be bothered. So that's why you should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some choice chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume that the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh god. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She's wearing her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her was faded away. The world around her was faded away. I use my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few moments, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Thanks. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think of that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that way I don't have any harder time. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and put it into her mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri, so she doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Xander? Hi. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Probably not, you flirtatious douchebag. You're just gonna make everything worse. Music stopped. Not a good sign. Yuri starts breathing heavily. I can't, Xander. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Hi. And it went dark. My heart won't stop pounding, Xander. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. That is... weird face. Oh no. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, that ain't creepy at all. Ha. 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 Hi. Creepy. Ha. Thank you, Monica. It's time to share poems. Who should I share my poem to first? No one, because we're gonna end it here. Shit, I didn't mean to return. I want to exit. Yes. Thank you guys for coming to watch the stream. 2 hours seems a little more manageable rather than bloody forever. Let's see what my new pictures are before we leave. Pardon me. I've noticed I haven't got any of the CGs from Act 2. Only the ones from Act 1. Secrets. Backgrounds. Didn't I already have the closet? I thought I already had that. Alright. Is that it, or is there more? Can't tell if there's any more. Alright, we seem to be good. What about files? Anything new in the files? No, everything seems to be same as last time. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you liked, leave a like if you want to see more. Subscribe, because I'm pretty sure we're nearing the end of Act 2, because 3 poems have already been done, and then it's going to be the weekend. And then, yeah. Yeah. Like if you want to see more. I will be continuing this probably on Monday. Monday or Tuesday. No, Tuesday. Because Monday I'm bringing the Infamous series back. Because I've got nothing better to do. Wednesday will be Subnautica again, because I finally got my other PlayStation account up and working again, so I can finally play that. Thursday would probably be another DDLC video, and then Friday is going to be Challenge Day. The way this is going to work from now on is every time... Oh, I've decided how I'm going to stream DDLC. So, after last stream, I did a poll with some of my friends who were watching the stream, and like, hey, do I just stream the main story and side stories? Because, like, I'm already doing the main stories, and, like, do I also do the side stories? Or, also, I like how Sayori is here. She's not dead in the side stories. Wait, to the side stories, stories of friendship are unrelated to the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special poems in DDLC. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I'm gonna try to stream 100%, because either way, I'm going to be 100% in this game. Once that gets to 100%, that's when this series is over. Also, once I get all 100% on Steam. Yay! I got trophies. Yeah, once I get all 100% of these trophies. I just clicked on a random one. Yeah. So, currently I've only got the 3, which is Start a New Game, Doki... Oh, I've currently got 4. These ones were done on stream. This one was an accident, but... Yeah. But yeah, once I get all these trophies... and once I get all these trophies, this is at 100%, and the thing in game is at 100%. That's when the series will be over. But until that happens, it might take a while. And I'm pretty sure to get 100%, I'm gonna have to play through this game just a few times to get all of these. Because after one playthrough, this doesn't look like enough. So yeah, I'm gonna try anyway. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.